Good evening and welcome to the 89th edition of the Wildcat Sports Network. I'm Connor Jenkins. On tonight's show, we sit down with Coach Wood and Coach Mahan, as well as a very important player for the Wildcats. Plus, we have a very special story that is very, very close to my heart, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So let's get to it. It's September 30th, 2022, and the Wildcat Sports Network starts right now.
Touchdown, HAR-BER Wildcats.
Joining us now in the studio to kick this 89th edition off is Coach Mahan. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Coach, let's start off talking about the game last Friday against Bentonville. The Wildcats had their best offensive outing of the season, scoring 17 points, which is the highest we've seen. Tell us about how you think your offense performed.
I was really proud of our kids. So I think we even mentioned this last week about Bentonville on defense. They are who they are. They've basically run the same defense for the last 16 years. Well, crazy or not, they changed for us. And not sure why they changed for us. Maybe that's out of respect. That's kind of how we're taking it. But they changed up everything that we had prepared for. So our guys were adjusting on the fly as we went. Thankfully, it was something that we had seen before. And we just had to go back to our roots, go back to our preparation. And really proud of how they hung in there, they adjusted, and then really how they fought for 4 quarters.
And you've got Heritage coming up this week. What can we expect from them from the defensive side of the ball since we're on offense?
Yeah, so we expect a 3-4. That's what we've seen on film. But as we've seen over the last 2 weeks, that can change. And so, again, we're just going back to who we are and our roots. It's not so much about our opponent, and that's kind of the approach we're taking each week is, hey, it's a faceless opponent. It's not who we're going against. We've got to fix ourselves and all the little things that, all the little details that we've got to take care of offensively. And if we'll do that and we'll play really, really clean, which is what our standard is, what our expectation is, then I think we're going to enjoy the reward for that.
Mm-hmm. And you talked about it a little bit, but go into a little more depth. How do you look to get past them tonight on the offensive side?
We're going to continue to rely on our offensive line. They have proven over the last few weeks to be reliable. They're being physical. They're trying to take all the little things like their steps and their head placement very seriously. And we got really quality running backs in Hudson Brewer and Cole Carlton. And then you can always throw in the X factor of Luke Buchanan, the quarterback, running.
Mm-hmm. And then, how do you balance the playing time between Hudson Brewer and Cole Carlton? As we talked about a lot, both of them are studs at this running back position.
Right.
How do you balance having 2 amazing players?
Yeah, well, both of them are all about being Wildcats. They're not selfish by any means, and so it's really about who's feeling it and who's hot. Cole he ran it 2 or 3 times and just to get a breather, he came out, and then Hudson they're very similar in how they run. They both run very physical. Hudson's a little bit taller guy than Cole in his running style, but they just kind of balance each other out with that. And then again, talk about Buchanan. He's a different type of runner with the speed that he has, and plus with the fact that he's being the quarterback. Sometimes eyes aren't always on that guy.
Mm-hmm. And then you're going into your second conference game of the year with a 0-4 record, going against a team with a 2-2 record.
Yeah.
What do you look to prove, or what do you expect tonight?
Yeah, I think we even mentioned this last week. You got your 3 parts to your season. You got your non-conference season, your conference season, and then your postseason. And so we don't necessarily see it as 0-4, even though that's the reality. We see it as, okay, we didn't take care of business last week, we're 0-1. but we have a chance to even that up this week at 1-1. And it's not so much about what Heritage has done. Yeah, they're 2-2. That's good for them. But I don't think anybody has played the schedule that we've had. Mm-hmm. All right, very, very tough. We're battle tested. We've been in there. We played a really good Bentonville team last week, and it's just going to prepare us for this stretch run that we have, these 6 games that are left.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
You're probably wondering where Coach Wood is, but we'll see him later on in the show to close this out. In the meantime, in case you missed the game last Friday night, the WCSN crew went back to bring you the highlights.
Looks like you lost another one.
Hands it off again, up the middle, looking for a gap. And he is going to break it right up the middle for a touchdown. Cannon looking right, throws right. Caught. That is a first down completion. Great job. 32-yarder. The kick is up. The kick is good.
Points.
Cats on the board, 14-3. Fielded at the 15, crosses the 25, the 30, the 35. He is on the way to the end zone. That is a touchdown for Bentonville on the kick return. Cannon drops back, throws across the middle. Wood catches! Takes it downfield for 20 more yards. There's the snap. Passes. Caught. They're 4th and 6. Buchanan rolling to the top. He's on his horse.
Go, baby.
Touchdown, HAR-BER Wildcats. Drops back, looks left.
Oh, there we go.
Ball.
We got it. We got it.
Hands it off, right-hand side, hit at the gate. 2nd and goal at the 7. Hands it off, left-hand side, looking for the edge. Good hold there.
They got it.
For the Tigers at the 49-yard line, 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. There's the snap, takes the handoff, throws it deep, wide open over the top. There's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers. Snap, hands up the middle, thrower, touchdown, HAR-BER Wildcats. Takes the handoff, looks left, throws left, over the top, caught. Right there on the stop is Lane Parrish. There's the snap, looks left, throws, caught. It's a touchdown for the Tigers.
Looks like you lost another one.
As the Wildcats fell in that one, they look to turn the page this Friday and write a whole new chapter. Up next, we have junior Ashton Stewart in the studio to talk some Wildcat defense. But first, we have to make you pick up the remote and skip the commercials, because the Wildcat Sports Network will be right back.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at the NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax the NWA and climaxthenwa.com.
Welcome back. Joining us now in the studio is defensive specialist Ashton Stewart. Ashton, the Wildcats have allowed a combined 193 points scored over the span of 4 games. Tell us about this tough defensive outings for the Wildcats and how you look to improve for tonight.
Well, it really hasn't gone the way that we wanted it to so far this season, and really it's just small things that we need to fix right now. And I think if we get those fixed, I think we'll be good for the rest of the season.
And the scouting report on the Wildcats defense and the Wildcat offense has been that we're very undersized. I mean, what do you have to say about that and the guys, and how do you guys look to counteract that?
I mean, we've gotten it all summer from everybody. Our whole team has heard it, and we are. But we have some dogs on this team that can play, and I think we just got to believe in that. And so, yeah.
And what can we expect from Heritage since you're on the defense? What can we expect from their offense?
A lot of hole shots that they try to hit over top, but we got 2 safeties back to place, and I think won't be able to do much on our defense. I think we'll have a good outing this week.
And how do you look to stop it specifically after we know what they're going to do now?
Just new coverage that we have and just kind of run our stuff, and I think they won't be able to do anything against us, which I'm excited for.
And tell us about it. I mean, you're on the defensive side of the ball, so Ross Haney is out this year.
Right.
We lost him. I mean, a huge defensive player, led the league in tackles last year.
Right.
And now he's getting surgery this week. Tell us about losing him and how you guys have recovered.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it sucks, but, we have to move past that. And I really do think people have been able to fill his shoes. And we got some younger guys coming in, and I really do think we can fill his shoes, and everybody's got to do their part.
Ashton, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
You can see Ashton on the field wearing number 1 for the Wildcats. Up next, we have Corlin Hall joining us in the studio to talk Wildcat volleyball. But in the meantime, another very important piece for the Wildcats on both sides of the ball is senior fullback Luke Adams. Scott Porter has the story.
Senior Luke Adams can be seen on the field playing fullback, tight end, defensive end, and even special teams. HAR-BER knows what they have in a versatile player like Adams.
Luke Adams is basically our Swiss Army knife. He catches passes, he blocks, he goes in motion, he plays special teams. He pretty much does it all.
Even through changes in coaching staff, Adams' leadership qualities are evident, and he never misses a chance to step up and help out his team on and off the field.
We've had a lot of coaches over the years, and he's always been the starter, the main guy, so he's just always been the one that we always follow. Without Luke, it'd be a missing puzzle piece to the team. I don't think we'd be able to run the ball as well because we need him on the edge for blocking. And yeah, I just think he keeps good energy on the team.
Well, Luke has always been a guy, it seems like he puts the team first. He's never missed any days without it being an excused absence. He comes to workouts, he comes to running, he comes to off the field events. He's always seems like he's with somebody on the team. And then on the field, I mean, he's been somebody that we've been able to rely on, whether it be blocking or catching. He's catching the ball real well right now. He's getting better and better at blocking every week, and I just hope he can continue to get better.
After a shaky start, Luke is leading his team with only one thing on his mind: winning.
I mean, we had a rough start. We started off 0-4, but the team still has a high morale that we're going to have a good season going forward, and I hope to lead that charge.
With Adams as a Swiss Army knife in our pocket, he is key to us cutting through the competition and finishing the season strong. For WCSN, I'm Scott Porter.
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash. Or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
Are you tired of being turned down for mortgage loans? Advantage One Mortgage is here for you. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. Call Advantage One Mortgage today.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
Learn to love your ride again at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale. At Tommy's Express, our state-of-the-art wash tunnel is the perfect size for practically any vehicles, regardless of size or shape. Our industry-leading wash uses low energy and reclaimed water, making your vehicle clean while being green. You can skip the line while getting great deals and discounts when you download the Tommy Club app. Sign up today for your first month of unlimited washing. Loving your ride is that easy when you go to Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale.
Your pet gives you companionship, friendship, and love. At Whole Pet, we are an independently owned business that is passionate about helping you give your pet their best life. We have a great selection of nutritious foods and healthy treats. And when you join our loyalty program, you can earn free bags of food. Spoil your pet with our luxurious spa and grooming services. And while you are at it, grab one of the latest toys to add even more fun and excitement to your pet's day. Whole Pet. Visit our locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, and our new location coming soon in Bentonville.
It's Smoothie King time!
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Hi, this is Donald Tucker, the voice of the HAR-BER Wildcats. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is open and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment that you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today at 888-498-2549.
Joining us now in the studio is junior middle, Cortland Hall. Cortland, thanks for joining us. Corlin, you lead the team in kills with 193. You also lead the team in total blocks with 54 total blocks on the season. Tell us about your success and how you've achieved it in so much little time.
Well, just since off season, I've worked to improve my vertical and stuff. And since my sophomore year, really, it's just little things like that, and they help me. They help me with blocking and stuff. So improving my vertical from off season to now, I mean, we've gotten so much better. Not only me, but my teammates as well. And that helps with my blocking numbers, and that's why I'm so successful in the blocking. With my kills, we worked on setter connections a lot at practice, and I just take the time when we do those reps. I really focus on those reps, and I just really focus on those reps. I want to be getting better, and everybody doesn't really break down the reps the way that I do, and I feel like that's why I'm a little bit more successful in my kills as well.
We know that your sister had some great success at this team Okay, let's just restart from the top. I liked your answer a lot.
Oh God, because I also stuttered.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you restart and let myself restart. 3. Joining us now in the studio is junior middle, Corlin Hall. Corlin, thanks for joining us. Corlin, you lead the team in kills with 193 on the season. You also lead the team with 54 total blocks on the season. Tell us about your success and how you've achieved it in so much little time.
Since my sophomore year, we've had off seasons, so I've been here for 2 off seasons. We train really hard during off season. We do stuff to help improve our verticals and all that. And I don't know, I just feel like I worked really hard, and that helps my blocking. My vertical is a little bit higher than others because of the work I've put in during off season to make it better. So that's why my blocking numbers are a little higher than others. And then my attacking, my kills, we do a lot of setter connections at practice every day, and a lot of people just go through the reps and go through the motions, but I feel like I really take the time to get better during those reps and focus on what I could do to help my team. And that's why my numbers for kills are a little bit higher than others as well.
Mm-hmm. And we know that your sister, Kinley Hall, had some great success for Har-BER Wildcats, both on the volleyball team and on the track team, doing an amazing job in both, setting records in one. Yeah. Tell us about how you learned from her in the volleyball perspective and how you look to follow in her footsteps, but also make your own footsteps.
I've always watched her. Since she started 7th grade, she's the reason I play volleyball. So watching her has made me better. Just watching the game makes you better at it. I used to go to all her games. I watch her during practice. I watch her be the leader that she was, and just the athlete that she was. She's just an incredible athlete, and competing with her has made me better. Trying to be as fast as her and jump as high as her, have as many kills as her, stuff like that. It makes me better.
Mm-hmm. And then kind of on more of a team perspective for this year, you guys have a very young team with only 4 seniors that play. I mean, how do you look to overcome that fact and make a big splash in the 6A West?
All of our seniors they're really good leaders, and everybody's not expecting much from us this season. So the first round of conference is over. We ended up 6-2. So, I mean, we set a really high goal for ourselves. From off season, we knew that we had the team this year, and we could compete with every single team in the conference, and others didn't realize that. And our 4 seniors just make it a lot easier. They're really good leaders. They're all amazing athletes, and their numbers are high as well. They're good at leading the team, and they make all of us better.
Mm-hmm. And the Wildcats, I mean, talking about making better and making a splash, Wildcats are currently at the number 3 seed behind Fayetteville, who's undefeated, haven't dropped a set yet, as well as Southside. How do you feel about this placement, and what's your goal for the rest of the conference play of this second half and the playoffs?
Our goal is to continue to. We know we can. We feel like we can beat Southside. They beat us in 3 on our home court, but we go to Southside next. We know we can take that team out, and that will rise us to 2nd. And then after that, we have Fayetteville again for one of our last games of the season, and we held on pretty close with that team, and we can take a set or 2 off of them as well. We can even beat them if we just all play together and just be the team that we know we can be.
Mm-hmm. And then off the topic of volleyball, but also you were on the record-setting team for track last year. Tell us about your expectations. Now you lost Kinley Hall and you lost Jordan Benford, who was on that team as well. Tell us about your expectations for this year's track team. Like, what's going on?
There's a lot of new kids on the track team this year, so I'm really excited for the season. A lot of them have potential. There's a lot of sophomores on the team that I haven't seen ever, and they're like fast, or they're there and they put in work every single day to be as fast as like Jesse, who's the fastest boy, or to be as fast as like me and Lacey, like the girls that people want to like be up there with for their times and stuff. It shows, the work shows that this season will be good, and I'm excited to see how the season goes.
Corlin, thanks for joining us, and good luck this season, and both seasons, honestly.
Thank you.
As Lady Wildcats look to push on this season, oh, sorry, I said that wrong. We can go back up to that part. Okay, do the same thing. Corlin, thanks for joining us, and good luck this season, and I guess another season as well.
Thank you.
As Lady Wildcats look to push on this season, Corlin Hall will be in the middle of it all, pun intended. Coming up, we have a very, very important story about something that is very important to Wildcat sports, but it has nothing to do with performance. Take a look.
In the world of athletics, physical injuries are so important, but so are mental health issues. In the words of an NBA player, mental health is an invisible thing, but it touches all of us at some point or another. It's part of life.
Athletes have a lot of pressures on them. They have familial pressures, they have pressures from coaches, from their teammates, for their futures, from college coaches. And so being able to recognize the signs and symptoms of anxiety and depression and being able to communicate and talk with me or their coaches or their family or a therapist about it is vital to their success.
Communication is key to balance both physical and mental problems in sports.
I think I try to communicate a lot with my coaches. I try to juggle everything together because my coaches really understand it. I think I was really embarrassed to tell my coaches that I had been in the mental hospital and I was depressed and I did have anxiety and all this stuff. But now with all the communication, I think it's made it a lot easier to juggle everything.
While balance is key, some things you can't control in your home life. Chris McGee knows all about this after he lost his father almost a year ago.
Like, it was a little more than a year ago where he died, and I mean, I was really sad the day that he did die, but you know, I just had my girlfriend and my friends, I tell them and they just listen to me. And really for me, the thing that helps me like get through it and like through like my like bad mental health, I guess, would just be like just talking to people and like letting my emotions out.
I hadn't accepted it. I was really unaware of what was going on with me. I was just crying all the time, didn't want to wake up, and that did lead me to eventually wanting to kill myself, and that's why I did have to get admitted to the hospital. So I feel like not being aware and just keep letting things like roll by and just really like not accepting it even within yourself, it takes a really big toll, not on how you do, but also it's gonna eventually drive you to want to hurt yourself.
3,703. That's the amount of attempted suicides per day, grades 9 through 12. With the second leading cause of death for teenagers being suicide, this is a huge epidemic in our country, and athletes make up a huge percentage of that. It's important to be aware and to communicate, because you're never alone. For WCSN, everything HAR-BER and all things HAR-BER, I'm Connor Jenkins.
As a person who currently battles anxiety and depression, and as a former athlete, I know how important it is to be aware of your physical, but more importantly, your mental health. Just know you don't have to hide this or be embarrassed because it could have serious repercussions. At the bottom of the screen right now is the number of the suicide hotline, and if you need someone to talk to or just let out your anger, please contact this number. Up next, we have Coach Wood joining us in the studio to close this thing out. The Wildcat Sports Network, we'll be right back.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise. To always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back. Join us now in the studio is Coach Wood. Coach, thanks for joining us. Coach, let's talk about that Bentonville matchup. The Wildcats had the best offensive outing they've had this season, but still couldn't overcome the Tigers. Tell us about this.
Well, I mean, I thought offensively we did a really nice job. I mean, 2 of our first 3 possessions, we go down and get points. We had an opportunity instead of the field goal. We had a receiver open the flats, kind of missed that, but we still were able to kick a field goal. The 10 points there, we're within 21-10, and then they get that kickoff return back, which was a critical deal for us in our special teams to kind of keep us in the hole. And then, I also thought right there before half, we had a chance at a fumble and call didn't go our way. Could have had the ball at the midfield, no telling what could have happened there. I thought in the third quarter, outside of our first possession offensively, we were really clean. We moved the ball well. We rushed for almost 200 yards, which I thought was really productive. Defense did some really nice things. You couldn't get off the field on third down. I mean, there's our very first possession of the game, they're in third and long, and they ended up getting a 78-yard touchdown for a run for a touchdown. Young man ended up with 141 yards, and 70 plus of them, half of them came on that one run. So our defense was doing good stuff. It was just in sparks. Got to put a whole series together, get off field on third down, and that's probably the biggest thing I took away from it. Our guys are resilient, and they play awful hard, but we just got to keep cleaning up the mistakes so we can play a clean football game in all 3 phases.
And speaking on the Wildcat defense has allowed 193 combined points scored over the past 4 games. How do you think your defense has performed this season, and what do you look to improve for the rest of the season?
Well, I mean, that's a lot of points given up, and again, you go back. A lot of that has to do with who we're dealing with. I mean, we're dealing with some really good offenses. I mean, Bixby, I think this week came in top 25 in the country. They're very, very explosive. They're scoring over 60 points a game, and so they're scoring on everybody. I think Mustang's got a really good offense with Oklahoma commit, and they're explosive. Same thing with the Bentonville group. They had elite running back. I thought they had some receivers that could do some good stuff. So, part of it's who we're dealing with. The other thing is just not being sound each down. I mean, we got a lot of guys in the right positions. We just got to finish plays and make sure we're in our assignment, taking care of our gap. And I think, as we continue to move forward, finishing up the month of September and we transition the calendar to October, I think we're going to see a vast improvement defensively.
And you go against Heritage tonight, who is 2-2 overall. What can we expect from them tonight?
Well, I mean, that's coach is doing a good job up there. It's his first year in there. His offensive coordinator came from Missouri under Eli, and so kind of a lot of similarities in what we are offensively. They're going to run the gap game, try to get the ball on the edge, formation a little bit. So this trickles all the way back to some old Springdale offensive stuff, and so we know what to expect there defensively. They're in an odd front, 3-4. They really kind of pack the box, try to keep everything in front in the secondary. Playing good football, and we expect their best shot tonight.
And what do the Wildcats have to do tonight to walk away with that win?
Well, I mean, one thing is kicking game. Can't give away touchdowns in the kicking game. That's critical. We've got to create some turnovers. We've done a good job of protecting the ball, but we haven't been getting turnovers lately. So we got to win the turnover battle there. I think defensively, like we talked earlier, got to win third down. Got to get off the field. Got to have a couple 3-and-outs along the way. Offensively, just build off last week and continue to be diverse offensively between run and pass, and just kind of keep getting better at what we're doing offensively. So, I mean, I feel good, and I think our guys are going to do good tonight.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Appreciate it.
Before we end the show, I want to let the Haney family know that everybody here at WCSN is praying for you, and we hope that Ross's surgery goes perfectly. That's going to do it for us tonight. Behind All Sports is the Wildcat Sports Network. Up next, kickoff. We'll see you next time.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
And that is the ball game, folks. 35-21. Cats fall to the Mounties. Disappointing night for the Wildcats at senior night.
I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently.
It's intercepted, and the Wolverines will win the ball game 46-45.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
2-1. Cats fall tonight in North Little Rock.
How much you can take and keep moving forward.
That is going to be the end of the game and the Har-BER Wildcat season. 53-7, Cats fall to the Panthers.
Man, I got this right. My head not to my back. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head not to my back. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag when I surf. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on him.
The kick is good. That is the ball game. The walk-off field goal.